All right. We're gonna.
Wait, first of all, that wasn't a 2-arc comeback. That was a cognitive throw. Okay. Okay, guys. All right, let's go ahead and on the left-hand side, we have the Gyazzo Pirates. Kayez on Thrall. Last Spell on Lily. Look at all the horses. Apocalypse on Sylvanas. Donison on Joanna. And Vala played by Slave. That composition actually isn't that bad.
It's pretty decent for random. Of course, all of these heroes have been randomed by each team. And on the red side of the map, we have the Succulent Snapes with CJ Hamster playing in Ibrek, Gemini Ewok on Tassadar, and this can be Dividing Pen on Raynor, Civ on Asphodel, and J Bustin Justin playing Stitches.
J Bustin Justin playing that Stitches, looking amazing on that Battle Kodo.
Kodo,
you see what can happen here. Oh, nice hook going out on the Lily, doing a lot of damage.
Oh! I believe.
You believe. Wasn't quite there, though, Jake.
Wasn't quite. We're going to be on Zoya Pilot here tonight, guys. And we can see that Zoya is currently looking at the top lane. Now he's pushing us down to the bottom lane. Wow, a nice Q coming out from Raynor. Just making sure those enemies stay as far away as possible.
Oh, look, just barely going through there, not hitting anyone. And Dawson doing what they can to actually hold this lane pretty well there, making sure, you know, Sylvanas, like, Asmonden's got some of the best push in the game. Sylvanas doing a really good job, of course, of counteracting that with her trait in the top lane. Just, it seems to be a stalemate here. The save from Lily in this bottom lane is clearly helping out a lot.
I mean, that's what it's all about, man. She just throws out those drinks. Everybody gets in here, and they sip those sippy cups. They stay nice and healthy. And Lily, she's just feeling good because those numbers keep on rising. We can take a look at the stats here. We can see that Lily is, in fact, leading the game in healing against the solo Tassadar healer. But Raynor getting quite low. The self-heal will be enough to sustain his life Stitches. Don't think he has the hook ready just yet, but those Immortals will be spawning in just about 10 seconds.
There's something to keep in mind for this Immortal fight in the middle. Sustain is always the key for this map, and right now, I mean, not just right now, just for this game. As Raynor gets really low, his trait is down. Dawson goes in for the kill, does not get in range, and he was barely leave. But yeah, with that Lily healer, despite her being that is the sustain. Right now, the other team doesn't have too much of that. They've got Tassadar shields, and that's really it.
Yeah, it's true, and that's going to be very difficult. But, well, we do see Thrall getting knocked up by that Inubarite. He's going to have to run away here. 3 heroes. The Globe will connect, but not going to be enough to eliminate him at this point in time. This will give the opportunity here for the red team, the Succulent Snapes, to start working on the blue team's Immortal.
They are surrounding it pretty hard right now. Last spell is pretty actually, everyone on that team is except for the Sylvanas. They have to be really careful here. They can't use too many spells to keep up that sustain. All 5 members of Succulent Snapes are stacked up. But CJ Hamster getting really low right now. The hook does miss from JB Justin. And as well as Succulent Snapes, they're getting as well. They have to be very, very careful here.
Yeah, they really have to just back on out. We can see just that Tassadar solo sustain isn't really that significant, but look at Vala going in the backside, trying to burn down that demonic Immortal the best she can. She's really making a case for it, but not having her in this team fight. It's a 4v5 in favor of the Succulent Snapes. Tassadar just tapped the well, making his way back on up, and J Bustin Justin gonna end up falling a nice. Oh my goodness, the boss stun keeps him alive. He can bust another day, Zoya.
He will not be busting today, that's for sure. He has to back off here. And the Vala actually did a lot of work, Jake. She's getting that Immortal very low on her own. Hook does end up missing there. Tassadar looked like he's about to go down. Does not end up happening. A good stun there for CJ Hamster, and then immediately taking down that Sylvanas. A good turnaround there for them, but CJ Hamster getting really low. The pull from Donison does not end up hitting, and now collapse from above. Justin does have mana for that hook. Will he end up hitting Keys? He does not go for the hook. He does end up missing. Donison now is a 4 versus 5 as Sylvanas just now rezzing back in the base.
Wow. CJ Hamster, I mean, CJ Etnis might as well change their name to CJ Hamster. Really getting out of their last minute slay, getting slayed. Dodging that boss stomp, though. Again, CJ might look for that burr charge. This is currently a 5v4. The Envenom's going off onto Dividing Pen. He doesn't have the passive. He steps out of the healing ward. His only chance to stay alive. Oh, he doesn't want to kill it there.
He tried it. He thought about it and decided it wasn't a good enough idea. Did end up swapping out there. Now the Succulent Snapes, man, they are in a rough spot right now.
Yeah.
They're down to 3k HP left on their Immortal, and they look like they have given it up. Asmon, the only one hinting at coming back down here, while Lili and Bella are pushing that top lane. It's down to 1,000 HP. That is going to be it. Immortal going over to the side of Gyazzo Pirates.
It's a piece of cake to Succulent, a little Snape. If the way is hazy, we'd see that the Immortals are summoning themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Immortal coming to be pushing in this bottom lane, has a lot of energy to spam those spells, makes them just a little bit extra tankier as well. They are immediately collapsing as 4 down here, keeping someone top to soak, and it's a 2-man push here. Apocalypse getting really low, the globe does hit, not enough to secure that kill, will be just fine. Looks like the front wall will be taken down here by this Immortal.
Yeah, the Immortal hits quite hard, and you got to be careful of those big stomps that come down. We can see multiple members of the Succulent Snapes did get smacked there, and it's quite a bit of damage, and just you become quite vulnerable while you're stunned out. They can, you know, get the condemn from Johanna in other similar events.
Johanna.
Level
7 almost required here by Gyazzo Pirates. Keep an eye on those down choices. Thrall versus Nubrak in the top lane. You know what? I still don't know the timer on the Immortals here. Usually, map timers, I divide. Oh, wow. That Vala. Is he going Q build? Yeah, that was definitely Q build. Dumpstering that Rainer. Pretty hard there.
Full on dumpster tier, man.
Full on dumpster tier. Does end up going down. 2 kills to 1 in favor of the Gyazzo Pirates.
If the Succulent Snapes lose, can they be replaced by the cool Kerrigan Club? Sure, that's fine with me. Alright, well, we do see the Psystorm just trying to dissuade them from pushing down this bottom fort, but it's going to be very unlikely. They have Sylvanas, so the push potential is so real. Locking down that fort from being able to fire more than half its remaining ammunition doesn't look like it's going to go to much use.
Yep, they should be able to get the fort here. Asmon actually doing a good job of bullying them off, and they are going to end up backing out. At the same time, though, they are taking the siege camp. What are they called? The Goat Boys?
Goat Boys.
Goat Boys being taken here by the Gyazzo Pirates.
Khazra. Khazra, I believe, is the pronunciation for those. The new Bruiser camp, and then we have the Fallen Shaman. Excuse me, the Khazra are the Giants, or the Siege. Oh, terminology, man. Gonna get used to it. This is the first time they've released a new mercenary camp styles here for Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, it's actually really cool, and they're different enough that they're clearly Siege and clearly Bruiser Camp, but they're different enough to where it's like it adds a nice little flavor change to the game. Immortals have spawned, Jake, and the immediate collapse up here from the Succulent Snapes. They are immediately doing a lot of damage to the Gyazzo Pirates Immortal.
Yeah, that's actually quite good for them to get all this damage out. I mean, very early. More than 25% of its health has been removed. Wow, CJ Hamster just barely missing that burrow charge, but now he's vulnerable. He doesn't want to go for a full fight here. We see Johanna pulling him in. Got to watch out for those stuns. We do see Tasselder is the only member getting hit by the stun on the side of Succulent Snapes, and they're starting to reposture.
If they are in full retreat now, getting really low. Good defense there from the Gyazzo Pirates are trying to hard hold. Hook does end up missing from Jay Bustin, but at the same time, though, the Immortal for the Succulent Snapes is at full HP still, and they are going to start the Capcom fight in the middle very soon.
Yeah, just about one more hit there on the top Immortal. Then we see the bottom one, the Demonic Immortal of the Succulent Snapes, that still has about full health. Hook not going to connect, but it is going to be a takedown onto Rainer.
Really well done there, securing that kill. Multi-shot, or excuse me, Hungering Arrow Vala does so much single target damage. There's a Phalanx going out, only gets a new Barak, but not
Stitches is flanking to get that Capcom action happening, so Wailing was used. Not a lot accomplished. Oh no, but Johanna forces Stitches back.
And it looks like they might be able to catch up. They're burning it down really quick. All it takes is one hit to start this fight here. And Blinded Tasselder does have to back out of there. It's a crazy 3v3 fight up here. And the Capcom fight starts. It will be in favor of the Succulent Snapes.
All right, Zoloff, the Succulent Snapes don't have their heroics. They've got the boss down to half health. What do you think they should do here? Should they go for those mercenary camps, or should they try to fight even though they don't have those heroic abilities?
Fighting is so dangerous, but they're going to try. At least they have the defense of their guy, but no, immediately Rainer gets blown up there. No support really makes this hard to live through, and they are burning this down so fast on the 4k HP. They're going for a chase onto Stitches, but he looks like he'll be just fine. Again, that level 10, but a big burrow charge. They're doing a lot of damage. Apocalypse gets really low. low. Doesn't use the Haunting Wave, but is still going to go down. Last spell in full retreat right now, and the Immortal does end up going over to the Gyazzo Pirates. Ooh, there goes that, man, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of her, no, Rain of Vengeance. I remember,
there you
Jake.
go. You did it.
I remember. Rain of Vengeance complete. Was that Force Wall?
That was a Force Wall. We did see Force Wall used. So looking at the throwbacks of Battlecruiser, Locust Swarm, Void Prison, Force Wall, and Gorge, and then Sundering, Blessed Shield, Cups, Wailing Arrow, and Rain of Vengeance.
Rain of Vengeance. That's the one I couldn't remember, man.
Bustin' Justin wants to bust a nut here. Throw that hook out.
We'll see if he can accomplish that. They're defending pretty well right now. They do have the rugs. Force Wall goes down, so they're getting off a large portion of the team. They don't have Asmodee with them, but it is a 4v4 with Savants in the bottom lane dealing with that Asmo push. Immortal is at half HP. The fort is falling very quickly here. CJ Hamper is getting poked down. Hamper is getting poked down really low. Force Wall does go down, walling off the Thrall, but no follow-up from the team. The Immortal does end up falling. A hook does go down, missing everybody, and that looks like it'll be the fort. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that hook did absolutely nothing. Beautiful play, but we do see the fort stays alive. So in the grand scheme of things, we can all give that entire credibility to the hook.
Yep, the hook definitely saving a lot of lives there. Oh, but Stitches, of course, getting caught out of position. A good heroic there from Keys and going to secure that pretty easily. 5 kills to 2, Jake. And this fort is definitely going to go down.
So, Jared, it turns out that Asmodee actually doesn't have Void Prison. That's Blackpool. Just looking at the icons, I thought that was Void Prison. But yeah, Blackpool on the table here.
Well done.
Esports, guys. Esports.
Take a look at the hero damage. Vala on top. Vala is still looking like a fairly good hero, but she's going up against Rainers and stuff. So who knows? Apocalypse gets taken down. A nice collapse there from the Succulent Snapes, and they need to keep making picks like that to get themselves back in this game. They're down to currently 2 forts. And they have to, start making plays.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time to turn it around because, well, they're down a talent tier right now. Getting these Fallen Shaman will help them quite a bit. We do see the Fallen Shaman will be collected on the opposing side as well, and they have to respond to the Khazra. They're in the top lane. They do massive siege damage if left alone, but they are well aware of that and they're cleaning them up.
That Khazra being cleaned up, and that will leave the Shamans to push this top lane on their own, and the Immortals, Jake, spawning in 10 seconds. This is the perfect time for them to have these Shamans pushing. Both teams end up having them. A lot of fighting will be happening here, but it looks like the Gyazzo Pirates will have a small advantage here with having both Khazra and Shaman pushing that bottom lane.
I mean, that's the synergy that exists with the mercenary camps in this game, in this map in particular, is disgusting. Those Shamans will continue to summon Doges. The Doges will soak up the shots, and the Khazra will just melt everything that tries to push down the lane. We have Civ trying to defend the bottom lane, even Sylvanas wanting to push it out.
Last spell clearing up the top Shaman here. It looks like both teams are just going to be racing for the Immortals. It seems like Gyazzo Pirates have a slight lead here. But Sylvanas is being annoying here. He gets caught off position. The Globe does go down. Big silence hitting 4 people. Will it be enough to save her? Uses the Hunting Wave and will be able to get out of there just barely.
Apocalypse, yeah, getting out of the skin of his teeth. A nice shield coming out there, but not going to be enough for them to just continue pushing out this Johanna top lane. Capcom bullshit initiating. We do see 50% health here for the Immortal of the Succulent Snapes. They need to make something happen, and they need to make it happen now. There goes the Battlecruiser.
The Sundering does go down. Nice split there. Nubrak has the Bro Charge out there. CJ Hamster in full retreat. The wall does go down. It is able to slow them down just a little bit. Rain of Vengeance hits only the Stitches. Here comes a, man, the Globe does not come out. He is out of mana. Did end up throwing down that Blackpool, but not enough mana to follow up. And it looks like that the Gyazzo Pirates should be able to claim their Immortal just a bit quicker.
Yeah, the Succulent Snapes, I mean, they really just have to go to this passive position, do as much damage as they can, but it's going to be out of 50% power. Immortals go in the way of the Gyazzo Pirates. They're in a good spot.
Yep, they're in a good spot. The bottom wall took a lot of damage from those Merc camps. Actually went completely down, and the keep is exposed. Top lane will be pushed by this Immortal with over half shields, and it looks like, nope, Sylvanas is just, in the mindset of, I'm going to be solo pushing bottom the entire game, and if it works, it works.
And if I fits, I sits, says maybe the cat as she plops into a weird corner in my house. We see those Immortals, they're powering up. But a nice hook onto Thrall, no follow-up. The force wall a little bit delayed.
Yeah, but they will be trying the hardest to delay this wall. The energy is almost ran out at the same time. Sylvanas versus Asmodee in the bottom lane, kind of juking him out a bit there, but now he's in a position where he doesn't have it. The globe does go out completely, whipping that. And almost 16 has been acquired by Apocalypse. There is the March of Sin. Will Apocalypse be able to get away? No, that's going to be a dead Sylvanas in the top lane. The push is still happening. CJ Hamster does have the Bro Charge out of there. This keep might fall, Jake.
Oh, I think so. I mean, that Immortal hits very hard, even without the shielding. The damage it deals is ferocious, but a nice condemn, helping defend it. And Nubarak will fall rather early, and the Sundering parting the seas, separating a big rain of vengeance, but not quite enough because the Gorge of J. Bustin' Justin, and a nice Q coming out from Dividing Poem, also known as Pen, gonna be able to secure that takedown.
So does throw out the globe, does not head out anybody. 16 to 15 right now, Jake. Kills 6 to 5. You know, they're doing a good job, the Succulent Snapes, of, like, you know, coming back in these team fights, especially without a healer, but they're struggling on the map control. Bottom fort still alive, top fort still alive, and they are down to just one keep left, Jake. Catapults will be continuously... Are they called catapults on this map? What are those called?
They're called Angels and Lamborghini, Zoya, and they are so very fancy. The wheeling connecting with 2 of them, but I don't know if they have the follow-up. Johanna going to look for the condemn. Opts to just fight these minions instead.
Yeah, Hook does go down. Lustspell will be just fine right now. Actually, follow up from CJ Hamster goes in. He's getting burst down pretty hard. Doesn't have the burrow to get out of there. The shield from Tasser helps out a lot. Oh, the Envenom getting him so low. Apocalypse will not be able to secure that kill, and CJ Hamster just barely going to live.
He's living. He's going to go raise a family of hamsters to march down that bottom lane very soon. But we can already look at that bottom lane. It already has a lot of aggression from Raynor and Asmodee pushing forward that General of Hell. Their goal is to take down that fort that will help them catch up in experience. But an aggressive pack of bruisers picked up by the Gyazdo Pirates.
Looks like Asmodee and Raynor are forced back out here, but here comes the collapse here. Looks like Johanna and Sylvanas not going to commit to it completely. Asmodee mounting up and going to get out of there, but at the same time, that top lane push and low spell by himself without any mana. This looks like it should be a dead Lily. Here comes Raynor from the side as well, and there's no way. Oh, nice zombie or nice little force wall into that hook.
That was almost BM. Her rings are dropping all over the place. What are we playing? Sonic? You see those things? Nicely done, but those Immortals are up, and the Demonic Immortal has already taken about 10% of its health in damage. Lily removed from this battle is a 5v4 in favor of the Succulent Snapes, but they have to worry about those mercenaries in the top lane, and Asmo is responding to them.
Yep, he's cleaning them up, which means there's just one less person for this fight, though, and immediately it looks like the Succulent Snapes Immortal is at half HP. A fight's going down here. There comes the Condemn, doing a good job there so far. Jay Bustin' trying to get out of there. Nice Ring of Vengeance, doing a good job.
Hamsters
will end up getting out there. Just letting know the chain lightning going to be enough to secure that kill, and suddenly it's a 2-for-0 trade here.
Wow, I mean, I got to give it to the Gyazdo Pirates. They got some filthy moves in these games, Zoya.
Gyazdo Pirates, yeah, they're showing it, man. 8 kills to 6. You know, they seem to be winning this ARAM war, and if they get a fully charged Immortal, Jake, with bottom keep being pressured, this might be enough to pressure core.
I think it will be. I mean, they've got only a level lead, but yes, it is about a full-powered 95% power golem. Here comes that fancy slaughter of the demon, and that's going to march down that bottom lane like you mentioned with a very low keep waiting for it.
If it is completely exposed, they're going to be walking straight into that. It's going to breeze past that very low keep. They're going to move straight into it to pressure it out. Asmodee looking like he's doing something.
Yep. A lot of these heroes are looking like they're doing something at this point in time, but Asmodee in particular definitely looking like he's doing something, but so is Lustspell, because he's getting annihilated. CJ Hamster getting 2 targets with that Imperil. Could look for a Burrow Charge. A nice Force Wall going to lock Johanna in, but CJ Hamster going to be locked into his own base as he's going to his own grave.
Sundering goes down, Stitches is going to fall as well, and now the core's being pressured. We have one catapult on the top lane, and the boss is on the core, Jake. 4 members left here to help push this in. I think this might be game with level 20 on the verge here. There's the March of Sin going straight on to Dawson. Force Wall goes down. There's a Wailing Arrow only hitting the Rainer, but the Rain of Vengeance follow-up does a lot to take out Tastar. Dividing Pen going to be enough to get out of there, but it doesn't matter, Jake. The core is falling, and Gyazdo Pirates seem to have taken the game. Yep, they got it. They're there. GG, well played. The ARAM champions, Gyazzo Pirates, coming out on top.
Wrecked. Annihilated. Slaughtered.
Hello?
But congrats there to the Gyazzo Pirates and taking game 1. Zoya's got his candle. What does this smell like?
It is warm apple pie.
Alright guys, if you would like to play in the viewer games, you just joined the Solid Jake channel. I can see it's already blowing up with people saying, invite please. Invite please. Invite,
are we only
please.
doing that map, or are we going to change it up?
Oh, I don't want them in my party. Well, I'll just start a custom game with them in my party. Do you want to do a different map?
It doesn't matter to me.
Let's play that map for now.
Okay.
That is not what I wanted.
Hello?
Hello? Jared, join my game?
Okay.
There's a guy named Jake. I'm inviting him.
Jake, I'm joining off you.
What happens if I leave my party? Yeah, they stay in there. There's a guy named Swollen. Kubi would be friends with him.
You should make me an obs.
Trying to invite people. It's working, kinda. Maybe. Guys, that was the first viewer game. Gonna do at least 2 more. That was man mode. All random, also known as man mode. And it looks like we got 10 nerds.
Let's do it, nerds. Hold on. Order guys, within 14 minutes is the estimated time for my pizza to get here. Soldier and I ordered pizza.
He can get it, though.
Yeah, well, he's going to answer it. I'm just excited because I'll have food.
So proud of you.
Yeah, man. Guess where we ordered from?
Where? Tell us.
You're supposed to guess. That's why I said guess.
Domino's.
No. Guess again.
Papa John's.
No, guess again.
Pizza Hut.
You got it.
You got it, guys.
This guy.
What were the 3 biggest chains globally? Got it on the 3rd try.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. Gosh.
Are you going to start the game, or are you going to, like...
No, but keep hitting all the wrong buttons.
I want a Papa John's, though. The soldier refuses.
Damn, man. It's unfortunate.
What's the plan? Do whatever you want, okay? ARAMs, they get weird. You know what? If you're not down for weird, do what you want. If you want to do weird, we'll do weird. Hello?
Hello?
His name is Jake, and his last name is Kolinsky.
All right.
And he likes to go on mountains.
Yeah, it's true. You keeping the Gyazzo Pirates as the name?
Yeah, they won, dude. They get to keep the
So
name.
losing team has to change.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make this game. The Gyazzo Pirates, which, if you back out, Jake, I can tell you which one they were. I need you to back out, Jake. We're gonna do a theme game. I'm making a executive decision. Blue team, Steel Dawn's team. You guys are all female characters. Okay? Red team, you're all male characters. Murky goes both ways. No. Blue team, stop. Jake's team's all men. Zoya's team's all ladies.
Okay. Steel Dawn, blue team, the top team, you guys are ladies. And then red team on the bottom, you're men.
Oh, but that's weird, though. Because the cool Kerrigan club is all men? No, it's because they're Kerrigan fans. They're Kerrigan fans. And Kerrigan fans are going to be men usually. So you know what? It makes sense, okay? Okay? Hello?
I can't write Cool Kerrigan Club because implications, but we're going to go with Cool Kerrigans.
Okay. So that composition is all girls. We need, okay. I can't see the middle person for the men team.
Well, we got to hope it's...
We'll look to your right. Okay. Look to your right side.
Yeah, oh yeah.
all men?
Asmodee, Kael'thas, Tyrael. Now it's Tychus instead of Asmodee. Oh, they're all dudes, I can tell you that.
Okay. We're good then. We're good.
What's the middle lady? I see... Oh, they're switching
We
around.
got Kerrigan, Hammer, Vala, Sonya, Nova.
Nova.
Are there no girl supports?
Tyrande.
Oh, Lily. Dang. I feel bad for the girl team. Like, they're not even wanting to play with Vala or Lily. They're just like, you know what, screw it. Better off with just all damage.
Ladies, they do the big damage, man.
Alright, we're all ready, Jake. Let's go.
Yes, let us begin.
Wait. Someone canceled. We started anyway.
What does that
Don't
mean?
know what's happening. Don't know what's happening. Alright, so boys versus girls. Gyazo Pirates versus the Cool Kerrigans Club. Oh, Brightwing's a girl. Is it really?
Yeah, man.
Forgot about Brightwing. Man, Buttwing, my bad. My bad.
This music is so good.
Johanna, Johanna.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one.
Johanna's in this game too.
Did you know that?
She is. They have 2 female warriors actually. We're almost loaded in, Jake. Be patient.
I'm ready, man. I'm giving the team logos.
Oh, snap.
Guys, you can root for the teams in the chat accordingly.
All right, well, here we go. On the left-hand side of the map, up 1-0. In this potential best of 3, I don't know what we're doing. We have the Gyazo Pirates die on Sonya, Dividing Pen on Nova, Steel Dawn on Sergeant Hammer, Gwelish on Kerrigan, and Takeburger on Vala, making the female team.
And on the side of the Cool Kerrigans, maybe, is going to be Maki playing Muradin, Swollen on... Is that Raynor?
Yeah.
God, look, that synergy is so good with that mountain skin. Jake playing Malfurion, and in the bottom is Asmodee and Civ.
Yeah. Asmodee and Civ.
Civ playing as Kael'thas, of course. Man.
We got a lot of aggression from this female team. You have Sonya, Kerrigan, and Nova, who can do so much burst damage to a single target. Now, they do like the support, Jake, but we'll have to see if they can utilize that aggression to their advantage.
We will see. Boys versus girls. Kerrigan says, girls rule, boys drool, and gets the first takedown of the game on Muradin, who has been eliminated from this battle.
Yep. Really good job there. Dividing Pen getting taken out a little bit low there. Good job from Civ for zoning her out. Kerrigan roaming to the bot lane. And it looks like some aggression is going to be happening here. Raynor is in full retreat. Die looking to potentially re-engage. There goes the dive onto Civ. Combo goes down. Hits
man, these ladies! These ladies! Die easily had that kill on Civ, but says, I will let you live another day. I will taste your flesh tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard him say that, but he will be just fine. Actually, Kerrigan getting poked down pretty low here. Does get leaped on. That was an interesting jump there from Maki. A stun comes out for Die to peel for his teammate, and now it is a, everyone being okay in game.
Everyone is okay. Well, right now we can just see the damage has gone out pretty heavily on the red side, getting that first takedown, but in terms of experience, just a very slight lead. Kerrigan pulling on Swollen. We do see a nice gravity lapse go, trying to peel. Swollen lives on. He's so swole. It's like Kubi's muscles.
Dai has basically decided that he does not want kills. He's like willing to put the fear of death in people, but not willing to secure those kills. This one, again, will end up getting out there. And it looks like Takeburger goes straight onto this. Still gets a great gravity lapse on him, taking a lot of damage, and the stun fall up from that. It's going to be enough to secure that kill, Jake.
Yeah, that's dumpster tier right there. The takedown, picking him off now. Both of those Immortals are alive. 1-to-1 in terms of the takedowns, like you mentioned, but it looks like the red team, the cool Kerrigans, they don't think Kerrigan's very cool.
No, they don't. They're doing a good job of being stacked up as 5 and bursting this guy down. Welsh not willing to come in here. Looks like it's going to be a race, and it will be the cool Kerrigan club that does end up getting to that halfway point first. Oh, Welsh diving straight in, gets gravity lapse. He's going to fall. Rip in pieces.
Yeah, nice gravity lapse there. But we do see that the Capcom bullshit has gone down. Very close right now. Both teams defending their golem. Asmo stacks currently sitting at 0 because we didn't go for that talent. We went for Sieging Wrath in this game. Very good.
A leap onto Dividing Pen happens, but no mana from Maki to follow up with that Stun Bolt. It's actually getting poked down pretty low here. The stun does come down. It's going to hit the Asmodee, and here comes the combo pulling him in, but the stun doesn't hit him. Hits Malfurion, the spin to win happens, and it does take down Mapdai, deciding to get a kill for once. Maki going to fall as well. Civ in full retreat is way too low here, and this might be what they need. And Venom goes down onto floor. The combo happens, and that's going to be 3-0, Jake. Favor of the Gyazo Pirates, and they're going in deeper for Gago. He's going to fall, but Fala's going to die as well.
All things considered, though, they just picked up 4 takedowns, and they will get an Immortal of their own. Kael'thas is throwing away that Flame Strike, trying to do a bit of damage, but the defense, Gravity Lapse is there. I don't think it matters. In the end, a nice Dwarf Toss to make sure they pick off Kerrigan, but they lost the battle for the Immortal.
Yeah, it was really well done there by the Gyazo Pirates. A nice comeback at the end there for the cool Kerrigan Club. But I want to point out something, Jake. Look how much work this Asmodee trait has done for bomb lighting. The full wall is completely down, and they got through to the fort.
It's a big deal. That gives him just that extra advantage on the map, having the general marching wherever he wants. Raynor in the top lane is going to be contested by his love, Sarah Kerrigan, but the story here is that Immortal, which will start really chipping through that wall.
Yep, it's almost got the full wall down here, but it is going to fall. Good defense there from Cool Kerrigan's club. Maki's going to go straight in onto Vala, die. Actually, Maki is going to take a lot of return damage.
Raynor in the top looks like the passive just went off. Going to try to fight off Kerrigan. That passive just enough for him to stay alive.
Yep, but it looks like Welsh is going to go back in. Swollen playing pretty greedy here. He needs to back out. Welsh not going to commit to the combo there. And it looks like a very sneaky Khazra camp. Khazra camp being taken there. Maki's going to scout out at the last second. Are him and Jake able to contest this? The stun goes down. He decides to leap straight off, go straight in for the Takeburger, whatever his name is, kill. Oh, the globe! It's so close to not end up securing it. And Jake versus Steel Dawn. Malfurion seems to be taken out.
Jake wins, boys!
Jake wins this time. It's about damn time because I watch Jake play all the time and he never wins.
Maki, Tuna, gonna get the takedown, and Jake going in with the sickest Moonfire of his life. Getting a nice takedown onto Steel Dawn's Sergeant Hammer. The heel's coming out, but Maki is now just gonna be on a sushi platter.
Going in onto Gago. He's going to be just fine. Malfurion did a good job. Bill's going to take. Takeburger needs to be careful, though. Marchison will be enough to take him down. Does end up having 2 vault out of there. Guy looking like he wants to re-engage here. He's with Dividing Pen. Both heroes are out of mana. Gago's going to go down here. Will they commit to Jake as well? No. He will be just fine. And now it is kills 8-5 in favor of the Gyazo Pirates.
All right, well, the cool Kerrigans, they're starting to catch up slowly but surely. Level 8-7, the Immortal spawning in just about 3 seconds.
Yeah, but here they are. Looks like Gyazo Pirates immediate collapsing as 5 onto this top one. Siphius here to defend. Will they be able to poke them off? They do have a decent amount of poke with that Kael'thas. Will it be enough? But Steel Dawn about to get stunned there pretty hard. There comes the Glow doing some decent damage there. Follow-up root. Steel Dawn's in a lot of trouble. He's getting burst down pretty hard, but will end up backing out there. Good use of the first stage to keep himself topped off.
Look at Kerrigan's positioning. She's been waiting this whole time for this combo, but they turn on her. We do see just the single Impale coming out, forcing her back. Dai gonna dash forward with that Ancient Spear, providing a bit of damage onto Jake, but it's gonna be Nova that falls down, and Maki, he's still alive.
Just barely. He does have to leap on now. There's Swollen going for a kill onto Takeburger. Does get the Q off onto Steel Dawn. Will they both be able to solo? Globe was used, not going to be able to hit both of them. And they end up defending. Here comes the Kerrigan combo going down, hitting 2 people, but the damage there wasn't able to follow up, and Dice getting solo. A nice disengage there from Steel Dawn, using that knockback to help his teammate live. And oh, Swollen getting pretty low. Oh, the Hungering Arrow almost kills him. One more auto attack will have done it. And the theme of this game is letting people live.
It certainly seems that way. Kerrigan wants to throw the Primal Grass over the wall. She backs on out, knowing that's not going to be the safest things to do. Just standing in that explosion, that's the way to do it, guys. Yes, there we go. Rotating on out. The Angelic Immortal starting to fall. Kerrigan wants to put an end to this.
The gravity lapse goes down. Here comes the leap. He goes actually straight on the Sniv, gets the combo down. And Venom should be able to split the kill at the same time, though. Kerrigan's going to fall, so a 1-for-1 trade there. Don't know if that was worth it for the Gyazzo Pirates.
Maki is actually hearthing back to base. Now we do see the Capcom bullshit initiating. Level 9 to 9, pretty much dead even when it comes to the experience of these two teams. But without Muradin, they really just have to wait passively and defend their Immortal.
Great play here from Steel Dawn, just always being sieged up, making sure, no matter what he does, he's always, sieged up.
Yep. Well said, Jared. But Tokeburger gonna get sniped. Maki also gonna get eliminated here in this situation. We do see the Roots actually connecting on to that Sonya. And the Living Bomb, Globe of Annihilation, chipping her down very low. One more shot from Swollen will take that takedown. But Swollen.
I'm casting, Josh. The pizza's here when the doorbell rings. Okay, okay Josh? No, we're good. It'll be here soon. And they'll call me if something happens, alright? Jake's gonna fall, in case you were curious, Jake.
Yes, alright, we do see that the Angelic Immortal falling quite low right now. They're using that channel, the All-Shell Burst. Swollen gonna get that nice dodge. He's actually staying alive right now, and that's going to be a Demonic Immortal for the first time this game, but Maki will pay with his life. Just kidding. Oh. Gravity Last is too good, boys. And those the wave, the minions, that heroic from Asmodean actually picked off Nova. The Living Bomb onto Vala will get another takedown. Well done.
Well done there. Now kills are 12-12, dead even, and the Immortal is pushing that top lane, has half shields. Die, only one here to defend, Steel Dawn sieged up behind the wall. And they are going to have to back up. And there's some lead coming down. Nice knockback from Steel Dawn, though. The Stormbolt does not end up going out.
No, not at this point in time, but Kerrigan waiting to collapse there onto Kael'thas in the bottom lane. He's going to end up falling. The top lane, though, that's the story. We do see the fort, falling quite low. The damage onto Die, not quite enough. Nice peel by Tokeburger.
Yep, and they are pushing straight into this keep. Now, definitely can get the wall at the same time. Asmodean's defending against this Kerrigan, doing a good job there as well. One of the towers definitely going to go down here. That might just be it, because it was really good defense there from the Gyazzo Pirates, and now kills 13-13 Jake, but a full level lead in favor of the Cole Kerrigan squad.
That's quite the turnaround. They were down and behind. Jake, though, has those roots to stay alive and stay in this game. Bottom lane being pushed rather heavily, and Asmodean is quite good at that when left alone.
There goes the Precision Strike. Everyone's going to be able to get out of that. Not much damage done to Asmodean there. Here comes the leap in. Swollen's getting pretty low. Combo's not ready. Will they end up landing it? Good body block. There's a Rain of Vengeance stunning 2 people. Maki gets stunned. Will he end up going down? He pops Avatar. Does get the leap out of there, but Die is there in the chase. Does end up securing together. There's the heroic leap.
Ouch.
And boom. 3-0.
Hey, Jared.
Gyazzo Pirates.
Who has a lead?
Gyazzo Pirates.
Not for long, they don't, because this fort is going to go down, and then the Gyazzo Pirates, yeah, they're still going to have a lead. Now they do. Now, yeah, there you go.
That was confusing.
I'm proud, man.
Yeah, we're good.
So proud of you.
We're good. Siege Camp's going to be taken here by the female composition here, Kerrigan in the top lane, dealing with those shamans, and of course the Asmodean trait. That is so powerful. Having the shamans boosted up by this Asmodean trait, global use. So strong. Now we have the Immortal spawning in 30 seconds. Bruiser Camp was pinged by the Gyazzo Pirates, and they're headed straight over there.
Yeah, I mean, they're starting to collect these bruisers, but look at this. Are they going all the way through? Are they waiting? Do they know? They don't know. They're just kind of hanging out.
It looks
like they know a little too late. Swollen might get annihilated here. Oh, but the Dwarf Toss in by Maki. Stormbolt trying to pick up this kill onto Steel Dawn. The Precision Strike going to connect just on Asmodee and Kael'thas. They weren't able to eliminate that Sergeant Hammer. Kael'thas and Maki, he is just full-on ham sandwich.
Kerrigan not going for the leap in there. That was a 1-for-0 trade, taking out that ball. Steel Dawn almost going down, but a good disengage from him. Was able to keep him alive. There comes the pull onto Murden. There's the Maelstrom as well. Will it secure the kill?
Oh,
no,
my God!
There. A turn onto Asmodee is going to happen. The combo does end up being pulled, but no, does not interrupt March of Sin anymore. You have to land the stun as well,
dude,
to interrupt those
that's so big. That's such a big buff to Asmodee. The fact that you're pulling in that March of Sin as Kerrigan, that's disgusting. We see the Globe of Annihilation connecting there on Digital Pen. It's going to dissuade him to continue fighting. That Nova wants to go back to base to heal up the full. This gives a big opportunity for the cool Kerrigans to start working on this Angelic Immortal.
Yeah, but they have a pretty big advantage right now, a few thousand damage ahead. These guys have to be careful, though. That's been a second stun in a row that multiple people have been hit. Jake, you know, this guy is so yellow. Oh, he moved out of that one, though.
All right, well, Capcom bullshit going underway in the center of the map. We got Turdburger looking to continue put that pressure on. Now, there's a guy named Turdburger in chat. I don't know if it's the same person. I keep wanting to call him Turdburger. But yeah, look at this. Angels rule. Let's go, girls. Going forward, doing that damage to the demon, but Civ trying to force him back. Precision Strike onto the Immortal, getting it really low, but the Dwarf Toss going to pick up that takedown. No, Jukes, he's going to hit 2 targets.
Yeah, full retreat here coming out from the girls, and look how low that Immortal is, Jake, 1,500 damage. They desperately want to finish that off, but will they be able to? Experience is very close right now, 15 to 14. They're doing the best they can to defend. Maki is just in full position, but Takeburger going in from the side as well as they are going to get the Immortal.
The sickest plays. Random Vengeance used here to try to stay alive for a Vala player. Going to take the Observer away from Zoya, and we do see that Vala is, in fact, going to end up falling. Kerrigan got out of there alive.
Yeah, I had to look away for a second.
It's okay. I know pizza's important.
It is important. Level 15 to level 15, but 16 almost here for the Cool Kerrigans Club. They are pushing in that top lane, but the Immortal is pushing it as well. But all 5 members are here well before any one of the Gyazzo Pirates. They should be able to defend this pretty easily. It's already dropping in health so fast. Like, this might not even get the wall.
Now, All Shall Burn actually gets empowered the longer it channels. It does have a max charge, but the big heroic leap from Sonya. Going to be able to pick off that Asmodee rather quickly in this battle. We see Tranquility trying to keep the team healthy, doing a good job of that, but dividing Pen. Do they find her? Nope.
Gyazzo Pirates doing a really good job with their positioning and their engagements. It just comes down to the fact that they don't have sustain. Anytime they get into a fight, you know, it ends up being a bit longer. They get a kill or two, but they don't have the heals from a support, and that just ends up hurting them in the long run. We see it. It's just, you know, the kills are even. They get their official initial burst. You know, the Sonya elites have been spot on.
Official initial?
Official initial, man.
Oh, that's so good, Jared. You come up with the best phrases.
Thank you, man.
He's smiling. He's so proud of himself.
I do what I can. 16 has been acquired by both teams, Jake, and I think this is going to be a real problem for the Gyazzo Pirates because Kael'thas.
Flame Strike.
Here,
they don't have that damage mitigation. If they just poke, well, it's going to turn into gotta catch them all status, and what do you do?
What do you do? Swift going actually straight in on the Takeburger here. Does miss the gravity lapse. Gets comboed by Kerrigan. This could actually be a really good point here. There comes the charge in, and that is going to be a dead Kael'thas.
Way to him. When you're level 16 on KT, you got to play passively. Just throw out those Qs. Use Flamethrower. Use Verdant Spheres. Just throw out those Flame Strikes as often as you can. But getting aggressive like that when the enemy team has a Kerrigan, a Nova, a Sonya, there's so much risk involved.
Gwelsh having to pop his sprint there, but here comes a flank from Dai and Dividing Pen going straight onto Swollen. It looks like a big collapse here, and there he goes. Rain of Vengeance does go down, stuns Jake in the back. They will look like they're going to try and get the kill, but Tranquility was forced to be popped there. And now taking a look at the map, Jake. Top 1/4 to 1/4 each. Both of them are exposed. Keep count is the same as well, except for bottom keep has been exposed. This game is so close.
I don't even know who to root for anymore. I mean, can we root for the hairy Hedwigs?
Don't be silly.
Okay, you're right. But we do see this demonic Immortal falling rather quickly to the side of the Gyazzo Pirates. They're really just showing their finesse here in the late game, even without the support. They're busting it out. We do see Dragon Ball Z action in the center of the map. Big root thrown down, gonna try to connect with Sonya, does go down, and is that enough? Precision strike, Kael'thas very low. Kerrigan gonna get that takedown, very nicely done, and they don't need a healer, Jared. They're just gonna blow everyone up.
Maki getting taken down there as well. Jake being taking a lot of damage. Nice ice block. Takeburger's getting pretty low. Sloan comes in, does a lot of damage to Kerrigan. Looks like it will be the death of Malfurion. Dai taking a lot of damage from this Rainer. Will the Raiders be enough to secure the kill? Guelph, he only knows one direction, and that is Ham. He's trying to retreat now as he know he overextended, but he will end up going down. A 4-for-1 exchange here. Swollen should be able to live here, but look at the HP on these Immortals, Jake.
You know, he actually has a compass he carries with him. It's a honey roasted ham, and there's only one way to go. It's ham.
Honey roasted.
Honey roasted.
I like it. I like it a lot here, Jake. The Immortal is going down. Almost full HP on the Immortal for the side of Gyazzo Pirates. Takeburger and Steel Dawn going to secure a full energy Immortal, Jake. That top lane is in a lot of trouble.
It is. That is a, you know, like you said, full power Immortal. It will march on the top lane. The energy is expended as shielding for defense and for its ranged attack, which it uses from safety. But the damage output is massive, and we're going to see that fort fall rather rapidly.
Yep. Hungering Air doing a lot of damage to Swollen there. The big push coming up. There is the Immortal. Sonya and Kerrigan are not with their team just yet. It is a 3 versus 5 up here. Bottom fort actually end up going down to that Asmodan trait. There's the Precision Strike. Gonna only hit Maki there. Immortals at half shield. And Kerrigan looking like there's the big leap hitting 2 people. Big as well. A huge Maelstrom hitting 3 people. The Rain of Vengeance stunning out Maki. Malfurion is immediately gonna fall, and now is a 5 versus 2, and they are committing to this push.
Yeah, they certainly are, and that Immortal still has a bit of shielding left. 2 members down, 40-second death timers. We see Takeburger actually vaulting in aggressively, just throwing in a single multi-shot, realizing this is probably a bad idea.
Keep being pushed in here. The Immortal is at almost full HP still. They should definitely be able to get this keep, and with level 20, Jake, Gyazzo Pirates are in a great position here.
They are getting that keep. Oh, the Primal Grasp not going to be enough, as even the Global Annihilation just for that safety deposit, that security on the takedown of Kerrigan.
Gyazzo Pirates will not do any damage to this core. The shield will be enough to withstand that.
Yep.
Did they take a mule, Jake? I don't think so. I haven't seen that.
Probably not.
Malfurion did not take mule, no. He went cleanse instead, which is smart against this composition. You got the Kerrigan and the Sonya.
Yeah.
Now, what they desperately need now the Cool Kerrigan's Club, is they need 20, and they need to be soaking as many lanes as they can. Problem is, bottom lane, because of that Asmodan trait, is so far pushed forward that there's no way they can safely soak this.
There really isn't, and it's kind of a rough situation right now. Like, if you don't have any opportunity to soak your lane safely to get 20, well, what do? Well, you just gotta kind of take risks, unfortunately, and that's what they're doing right now. They're going for these top Khazra camp. The bottom lane, they just collected 2 camps themselves, so this will force a response, but as long as they can push themselves a little bit closer to 20, this is the correct call. And they know to go back to base. Very smart.
Well, let's see here. They are pushing in this bottom keep, Jake. They do have the Shamans, and they might actually be able to do this. This is a perfect push for them. They have the Sergeant Hammer. They've got really good poke with the Vala and the Nova. Precision Strike going down. Jake taking a lot of damage. Here comes a leap, and they are going full ham. The Gravity Lapse doing
oh my goodness.
Sonya might have overextended. She does pop her shield. Maki has to leap out as well. Dai, it looks like he'll just barely live, but Kerrigan combo goes down. There's a big Rain of Vengeance. Rainer's going to fall. First blood of this fight going over to the Gyazzo Pirates. Now is a 44 as Dai is having to back out.
Ignore Pain, the specific name for Sonya's talent at 20, showing how powerful that is. The 75% damage reduction coming through, keeping her alive, and that's going to turn into 2 takedowns on the side of the cool Kerrigans. They're not thinking Kerrigan's very cool anymore because this bottom keep is getting quite low, and I have to hand it to our Kerrigan player, just Swallowish, making a case for it.
Swallowish. Swallowish getting a combo down, but Asmodan is just so tanky, Jake. Doesn't happen. 20 versus 20, but 29 kills to 20. and the Immortals are spawning, Jake, with 2 people dead for another 20 seconds, and then the Murden being down for 30. This looks like it's going to be another Immortal in favor of Gyazzo Pirates, unless something bad happens positioning-wise. But they're not even contesting it just yet. They're just now getting here. It's only Nova hitting it.
It's true, man. It's, they're in a tight spot. This Immortal is getting low. The bottom keep is already low. If they do manage to secure this Immortal for their team, it will walk down that bottom lane. Even though Murden is down, they need to make this happen. The Capcom bullshit will only buy them so much time, but losing Swollen here is not what they want. A nice route going down, locking down that space. And that Precision Strike's not really what they needed. A bit preemptive.
A bit preemptive. Takeburger actually getting flanked here by Maki. They're in a rich spot. Here comes Gwelsh getting the combo down on the Rainer.
My goodness.
Trade does try to keep him up. The stun from the boss going to do a lot. Gravity Lapse hits Kerrigan, and then the knockback from Rainer going to help secure that kill. A 1-for-1 trade here. Takeburger is very can't use any of his abilities. The globe not going to be enough to take that kill down, but will the Moonfire spam be enough?
One more? Yeah!
It will be another kill. And this is the moment they need, but Kael'thas ends up falling to that Nova. It is still a 3 versus 3. They're trying their hardest to defend their Immortal. Maki dives straight in on Dividing Pen. The Stormbolt does end up missing. Steel Dawn in the most annoying position in the world for a Hammer to be in. So difficult to deal with, and that will be the Immortal, looking like it's going to go over to the Gyazzo Pirates.
All right, well, the Gyazzo Pirates have that Immortal, and they're going to utilize it to push down this bottom lane. 3 members down currently on the side of the cool Kerrigan Club. They need to back out, try to defend, but I don't know if they can do it, Zoloft.
Yeah, that's what they have to do. It's their only, it's their last chance for defense. They've got Rainer up in 7 seconds, Kael'thas up in 20. That might be enough time for them to try and get a defense. But these 4 catapults pushing top lane, they have to clear it quick. The globe goes out, doing a decent amount of damage. Here's Rainer, so the shields are fine. 10 seconds for Kael'thas. He will be alive as they're hitting core, but they have to defend quickly. It'll be a 4 versus 4 as Vala is just now rezzing back in the base.
Oh my goodness, that Precision Strike heroic leap combo is just going to absolutely decimate the Rainer. No chance for a self-heal to go off in that scenario. And we do see they're trying to push on in. Hardened Shield used there by, oh my goodness, the Living Bomb will protect the Sonya, but not going to protect that Nova.
Really good initiation there, really great reaction time from the team, capitalizing on the boss.
Look at the core. Look at that thing hits for 12%. 9% in that. Well, that's going to be game, guys, because that Immortal is just way too Kubi. Beefy as it gets.
So, I just want to go ahead and point out, Jake, that the left side's always been my side, right side's always been yours. My side is now 5-1 versus your side.
Damn.
What's up, Jake? What's up, Jake?
Can we switch sides?
Nope. I will forever be the light side.
Okay. All right. Demon Boys, we got to step our game up.
Demon Boys.
For Game 3, we're going to change the team names.
No. Gyazzo Pirate stays.
Gyazzo Pirate stays. But I'm busting out the super secret strats for the next one.
Is that the name of the team?
Everyone is asking for invites. I'm going to try to get new names that I don't know.
You picked the theme for this one, Jake, by the way.
Oh, I've already got a theme. Thematic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some of my food. Hold on.
Okay, have fun. Eternal Conflict. Let's find names I don't necessarily recall. Alright, guys. We're getting in there. Trying to get new names. I invited a lot of nerds. We need to get Zoya. Too many nerds. Why is it not? Oh, Battle.net friends. Where's Jared? Friends in the Nexus. Did Verilix play yet? I don't think so. Have I been headbutting things? Pretty much. You guys played well, man.
Hello?
Hello? Join game?
Yeah. What's the theme, Jake?
It's going to be StarCraft versus Diablo.
Did you make my team StarCraft?
Yeah, your team is going to be StarCraft.
You realize we lose.
My team is Diablo.
You realize you gave us a 0% chance of winning.
Okay,
It's fine. I have faith in the Gyazo Pirates. I have faith. They have never let me down. I believe in you guys. I am going to mute up for a few minutes, about 60 seconds, while I inhale my food, Jake.
okay, man. You enjoy the inhalation of your food. Wow, StarCraft heroes are bad. Should I include Medic Uther?
I don't need your handouts to win, Jake.
You don't need your handouts to win. StarCraft vs. Diablo, boys. This is going to be the final viewer game of the night, and then we're going to do 2 giveaways, and then I have to eat food. I'm actually watching Jared eat pizza is slaying me internally. StarCraft versus Diablo. It looks like we've got 2 Johannas on the Diablo side. Very good. StarCraft. Kerrigan. Zeratul. Raynor. Nova. Tassadar. Who will they run? StarCraft versus Diablo. The StarCraft warrior is non-existent in Heroes of the Storm at this point in time. The closest thing to a StarCraft warrior is a very tanky Tassadar survival build. That's about it. And
Yeah, but Diablo doesn't have a support, so.
Jared, who's the 5th on StarCraft? Can you see? You can't see? Well, we just gotta trust.
I see Tassadar, Zeratul, Nova. Zeratul? Zeratul's StarCraft, yeah.
Monk is coming soon as a Diablo support. The next hero coming out is Leoric, followed by that is Monk. Monk will be able to spec a few different ways, but he's primarily going to be labeled as a support. No StarCraft warrior. RIP. 9 out of 10 players have readied up, ladies and gentle nerds. No Diablo support, no StarCraft warrior. 10 players have readied up, and we are going to commence. Team Gyazo Pirates versus Team Maybe. They must battle the ferocity of Kubi's Kitty. Damn, I wish I ordered pizza. I messed up, man. Jared's making all kinds of pizza faces. I don't know what we're watching. Whoop! This music is so epic. Kubi is my roommate slash co-caster. And that picture that you see is his cat. She is a regular here on the stream. Is that what he does during Tempo Storm matches? Whenever the team takes a good team fight, that's exactly what he does. He leans back in his chair and he gropes himself aggressively while chewing pizza. I'm glad you guys can witness this. She is the star of the show, OutTap. You're right.
This is the longest load screen ever.
Damn. I'm not even wanted anymore. We're just going to put maybe on the screen and call
Rip
it a day.
Jake. Rip Jake. Rip Jake. Rip Jake. Rip Jake.
If the whole Tempo Storm house slowly wandered into your room and started chanting with you, I would probably just walk outside and sleep in the driveway.
Oh, man. One day we'll have that kind of synergy.
Good.
Oh, we're almost loaded in, guys.
We're trying.
We're trying our hardest. Gals of Pirates. They're not afraid. They're going to take down Team Maybe.
Are they?
I hope so. We are in the game, Jake.
We are. How
And on the
marvelous.
left-hand side of the map in the blue trunks, we have the Gyazo of the Pirates. Firebrand on Kerrigan, Veralex on Tassadar, J247 on that Zera Poop.
Wow.
OMG Colin on
Your whole
Nova,
your whole team is going in there.
and one Flung Poo on Jake. Rip Jake! Rip Jake!
Great. All right. Well, on the other side of the map, we do have Team Maybe. With, well, they're rocking Nazeebo, Johanna, Sonya, Vala, and Butcher. Team Butcher versus, or Team Diablo versus Team StarCraft here on, of course, the newest map, Battlefield of Eternity.
Rainer needs to be careful up here. Who flung poo? Be careful, man.
Who
As
flung
there are
poo?
3 people.
Do you know?
I don't know who did it. Was it you, Jake?
Probably not.
Now, overall, let's just talk about these compositions. I think the terrifying composition is on the side of Team Maybe, but they have one weakness, and it is that guy right there, Nazeebo. How I love him so.
Yeah, and it's
But he
also
is bad.
quite, we're talking a warrior list. It's actually quite peculiar to see that it's not going to be a Hungering Arrow build because that gives you a bit of sustainability when you go that. Nova is very low that globe, keeping her alive for the time being, but Butcher realizes that he's going to need that additional sustain in this match, goes for the health pickup on alt when you destroy minions with that Victuals.
Yep, allows you to be a little bit more sustainable. Interesting choice on this map. I would have preferred the hamstring one on this map as you're not spending as much time in those lanes. But here comes a gank onto Vala, and the snipe does end up missing. The stun does end up missing as well. And, you know, Gago did a good job
Great.
of, you know, not getting hit.
Yeah, nicely done there. We see a minion just, you know, catapulting across the map in its depth. And Sonya gonna miss that Ancient Spear.
Yeah, today is a theme of not landing stuff. Like, oh, that one did. And we do see Doomface is going to get pretty low there. Storm doing a lot of damage. J247 is auto-attacking, but there's no follow-up from the rest of his team as they're too far away. Still a 1-to-0 death ratio in favor of the blue guys. Who has a DC'd Rainer.
Yeah, Who Flung Poo in the front line as that Rainer bot will get blown up rather quickly, fighting over the boss. Ancient Spear diving forward, just barely not getting that takedown. Oh, but a beautiful charge forward by that Butcher, throwing out the hamstring to get the takedown onto Tassadar.
Really well done there. Really good engagement from the Butcher to, like, not only did he charge forward, but he was able to secure the kill. And it was really well executed there. I'm not going to lie.
Team Maybe really making the plays. Call me Maybe.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
Here's
Here's
my number.
my number. So call me, baby.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Zeratul Nova, the double stealth life, the cloak there of those StarCraft heroes, providing them that shadow advantage. But the Condemn is going to stop that advantage from being a big deal. Wow! Butcher tried to take on Zeratul, wasn't going to be able to do that. We see that Doom is getting very low in the front line on that Sonya, and it's going to be a 2-for-1 in favor of the Gyazzo Pirates.
If Gyazzo Pirates up 3 kill, or actually kill Firebrand! Firebrand, no! AFKing at the wrong time. Gago getting really low there as well. Verlex looking like he wanted to try and secure that kill. And it looks like with Rexagon back, the Team Maybe should be able to secure this Immortal for their own.
They're doing their team chant. They're meowing like ducks. Look at that burrow charge. It's not burrow charge, just charge. What is it called, Jared?
Unrelenting Assault, I believe.
That's way too many syllables. Never going to call it that in the cast.
Never ever.
Got to find a new name for it.
Acer Detective is going to potentially not die.
Wow! He stays alive. Nicely done by the team, just peeling for him, and they actually manage to win out when it comes to the Immortals. It's not going to be the strongest Immortal in the world, but it's pretty damn strong, so look at those shields.
The shields are impressive, Jake, as you can see here. And he will be pushing that bottom lane. Looks like the Team Maybe will have an advantage for the time being. Firebrand and his team trying to do the best they can to defend against it. We'll see how much it can. They'll probably get the wall and no more, as his defense is pretty low. Oh my God, Colin! Oh my God, Colin!
Damn, Jared, there's a comment in chat from Dr. Jones a lot, like, that would make you real proud, but Colin is actually going to survive once again, backing on out. That Immortal very low, gets through the wall, gonna end up falling.
My singing did not cause that. For the record.
What?
My singing did not cause that. For the record.
Okay, very good.
Rexagon up here taking the siege camp, the Khazra. The Khazra. Khazra. Which one is it?
Khazra.
Khazra.
If my Diablo is good enough. No! As soon as Nova gets there, Jared decides to look away. What is gonna happen? The Butcher charge, the Unrelentless Assault hamstring. Not gonna be available to get that takedown. The Khazra did leash, but it's only one still standing. So, while those fallen shaman were picked up by his teammates, he will be able to collect those Khazra. And honestly, this is beneficial because the timing is gonna be far superior to what it would have been otherwise.
Yeah, really, really big push coming up here at the top line. They're going to be pushing as a team here. At least two of them will. The other two decided they want to be bottom. Level 7, level 6, talent advantage here for Team Maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. I mean, we do see at level 7, we're actually seeing the Butcher opt for the Abattoir. And that's going to just give maximum fresh meat increased. A lot more extra bonus attack on the auto attacks. You can see the damage being done is severe. Taking out Kerrigan like she's a sack lunch, adding her to those fresh meat stacks.
Keep, fort, whatever it is, about to go down here. Going to give them another experience boost over to Team Maybe, but Brad De Toro might have overextended a bit. Yeah, he is definitely going to go down there. And a 1-for-1 trade so far in this top lane push. Level 9 almost here for Team Maybe as the Immortals are spawning.
Yeah, they're going to get the head start on the Immortal, but they're currently lacking Johanna, so they can't overstay their welcome. Once they do see the Gyazzo Pirates, they should leave. But it doesn't seem like they're interested in doing that. Okay, just now opting to back out. Johanna has respawned, making her way over. They just have to wait a bit longer.
Chase is happening here. Rexagon looking like he wants to go on J247, and there goes the charge in.
Oh,
big knock
man.
onto Tasser, immediately annihilating that Raynor. Nova gets on in the bottom. Rexagon looking like he wants to chase J247. He gets hit by the Zombie Wall, but just barely got it up at that last second, and he is going to live. But now it is 5 people pushing into this Immortal, Jake.
Yeah, that was just a really beautiful Condemn. And you think about the lockdown potential between that unrelentless assault. Oh, that's going to be Nova falling out. Kerrigan, nice Primal Grass dodge, but Zeratul blinks on in. The hamstring onto Firebrand will be enough to get the takedown, and Blink was used aggressively by Jay. So it's a few more seconds before it's ready to rock and roll. Yes, that is enough time for him to survive.
Yep, that would be a really good exchange there. 2-for-1 in favor of Team Maybe. Diablo confirmed OP. as they are about to take down this Immortal. Level 10 on the verge here. They're looking like they want to engage one last time. Rexagon's pretty human at half HP. They have to be careful not to get stunned. Ace Detective does end up getting hit there. I meant to zoom in, but I ended up zooming out.
Oh, nice condemn going down once more. Hooflung Poo is going to go down. And Butcher is traded out successfully. Johanna buying as much time as she can. Will she get out? We do see the Immortal will again be a massive, massive advantage in favor of the Demons, and Strife picks off Zeratul.
Really well done there from Gago, helping secure that kill. Is now 11 kills to 6, level 10 advantage, and a fully shielded Immortal pushing this bottom lane. The fort definitely gonna fall. I can see the keep wall going down for sure as well.
It's not looking good, man. Johanna is getting in there. Ancient Spirit goes up from Sonya. That should be all they do. Right now, it's just the two of them. As beefy as these two Diablo ladies are, they need the rest of their team to get a nice, clean fight. Big condemn. That's a nice takedown onto Raynor. Nova goes down. The Lamb to the slaughter. Onto that Tassadar. And the Envenom going down. Hamstring. That's going to be another takedown.
Really well done there. 3 kills so far to nothing. Sonya getting pretty low here as well as Predator. The Kerrigan combo does go through. Ancient Spirit does end up missing, but Firebrand's still going to fall. J247me, the only one left. Jake, he is so low. He's falling very quickly. Has to pop first aid. Looks like he'll win, but Jake, they still don't have level 10.
Yeah, that's a big deal. They need those heroics, and Zeratul goes down. That is all 5 members falling in that fight, and the keep is next on the menu. Doomface does not care. He looks at Doom in the face. Precision Strike is that Doom, but it is not today. Witness me.
Witness me. That was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. Well, Immortal will not get the shield. 13 to 10, a talent tier advantage in favor of Team Maybe. And you know what, guys? Jake, he hasn't got his win yet. Okay, there can be a comeback here. All right, I believe in the Gyazo Pirates. They are a strong, resilient crew, and they will survive.
They will survive.
They will survive. Hello?
Wow, that happened. Well, Rexagon is going to start working on this Bruiser camp and the Siege camp. Collected those Khazra in the top lane, picked up on the side of the Gyazo Pirates.
Looks like we have a big push coming up here. They have 4 of their members up here. Joanna in the bottom doing the Khazra camp, the Siege. It looks like a Leap 4 does happen. A combo does go down. Ends up hitting Vala and breaks the strafe there. Rexagon getting really low.
Wow.
That's going to end up securing the kill on Kerrigan. Precision Strike does go down. Does not kill anyone. J247 getting pretty low. Hooflung Poo gonna go down as well. That was a 4 versus 5, Jake, and they secured 2 kills.
I gotta hand it to Butcher. The Spell Shield really came through there. And just the damage output. Look at that Blessed Shield into the Lamb to the slaughter. Jay tries to blink out, but it pulls him back into the zombie wall. Possibly the sickest play in the Diablo universe right there.
That was really, really well done. At the same time, we have catapults and that Khazra camp pushing the bottom lane, and they're sneaking in that mercenary, the Bruiser camp, the Shaman. That's going to help threaten.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to end up pushing with it. No, they're going to go ahead and pull back, make them react to it, while prepare around the proper.
Yes, preposterous, potpourri, and pine tree candles. All right, well, we do see... Great!
Great.
3-level lead here for Team Maybe. She is licking her paws right now, just saying these guys are a tasty treat.
You're right. That doesn't say who flung poo. That says whoa flung poo.
That's way too. That's way too.
There's an A there.
That's way too esports.
Wow.
All right, Firebrand looking for that big combo. 50% already dealt, and a big just combo immediately onto Raynor. Eliminate the instant that fight starts. Wow, Void Prison used defensively for the opposing team to mitigate the damage from that Precision Strike, and it just looks disastrous here. Colin going down. Firebrand going to be going down as well. Oh, and there goes that Lamb to the slaughter. That is going to be a team kill, Jared.
5 kills, Jake. 5.
Oh, I thought we were going to a dance. So excited.
Sorry, you have to like give me these like production cues when you're doing stuff now. I can get a little wiggle on. That was 5 kills. Kerrigan already called him a GG. No! Firebrand, you are a Gyazzo pirate. I believe in you. This is where you make your comeback, my friend.
Can they do it? 3 levels down, a full power Immortal. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's actually at max power, max power. Archon going off for Verelix, but the Immortal is here to say hello.
Hello, and that's what exactly he's doing. Full energy, Jake. At the same time, we got Butcher and Nazeebo flanking on the bottom. Hufeng Pu gets hit by that zombie wall. Gets really low, and he does end up going down, but Colin going for Rexagon. Jericho's going to help secure that kill. Ace Detective pop sprint. He will be able to get out of there. At the same time, the Immortal still pushing in this top lane and still has so much shield.
Look at the shields. That's actually ridiculous. The thing is so beefy. It's just going to continue working on to that keep. Nova did manage to go around and pick off Nazeebo. Nicely done, Colin. That's the kind of plays you have to make. Johanna going to try to force her back, but there's no way there's going to be enough damage. But all this time, the Immortal working on this keep solo, just coming shy.
Not going to secure that, and there's enough people here to probably force them to back off. Gagro trying to slow them down with that multi-shot. They're in full retreat right now. They do have level 16, but it is a 5 versus 3 right now. They do not look like they're ready to commit, though.
All right, guys. Who are you rooting for?
Gyazzo, Pirates, Gyazzo, Rip Jake, Rip Jake, Rip... Hello?
Hello? Level 16 to 14, bottom lane has those demonic Corvettes marching down there, shooting their head beams at the core, but I don't know if they're too worried about it. They're more worried about getting a takedown, but Blessed Shield was forced out. This is a 1v5 that Johanna is actually committing to.
They do come up from below. The multi-shot from Gago going to help push these guys back. He's on like 5 versus 5. Sonya starting the fight at half HP though. Tassadar trying to get some storm damage there, but 16 still is required. There's the Hyperion, mainly focusing those minions down. Hufeng Pu is getting really low.
Oh, no.
There's a zombie wall hitting that Ranger. He is going to end up falling. The flank from Colin didn't do enough, and a big push here from Vala. Going to secure another kill onto Kerrigan and Jake. With Alex falling as well. It's now a 5 versus 2. The keep's definitely going to fall. They can also push into core.
And both of the stealthies get pulled in by that Condemn. There is the charge. Lamb to the slaughter, thrown down to prevent them from getting away. Zeratul does get into his base.
Core, Jake is being sieged here. We have the Shaman camp on the top. There's the GG, well played from the team. And that is going to be it. Finally a win on the side of Jake. Team Maybe wins today, so keep that name in mind, Jake.
Yeah.
For the next time we cast viewer games, Team Maybe will be back.
As I meow at her, sleeping. She won that game while she was asleep. Well played, Maybe. I knew I could count on you.
Rigged.
Rigged.
StarCraft had no change from the start. It was unfair, unbalanced. Hello?
Unbalanced.
Hello? Okay, so next time, Team Maybe will make its return. I'll think of a new name for the next time we cast for your games, Jake. We can do something fun still. Like 5 supports versus 5 warriors or something silly like that.
We've done this 2 Thursdays in a row now.
Did we do it last Thursday too?
Yeah, we did.
What the hell happened to my hair?
What the hell happened to my face, Jared? These are all questions we need to ask ourselves. But it is time. It is time to give away some skins very quickly.
While he does that, I'm going to leave.
All right, Jared.